And hello everyone, welcome back to another edition, another video from the Red October Network. Thank you for visiting once again. Glad to see your viewing. And anyways, it's about 1:33 a.m. on Thursday, July 5th, 2012. Got this little curious formation here on the radar. This is reflectivity from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania radar. So we have a really kind of strange thing here. First of all, you can see there's a storm down here. These are actually severe, I believe, so we'll turn on the warnings. So you can see the severe thunderstorm warning is issued. This is Washington County, Greene County, Stream, Southern, Hancock, Ohio, Brooke, and Marshall counties. Sort of under a severe thunderstorm warning now. Anyways, back to that. We're going to shut this off. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the YouTube user Dutchsense, but this is something up here that he would possibly call a HAARP ring. I won't get into too much into detail with it, but you can see this. He calls it a HAARP ring because you can see it has this circular, equidistant kind of form here up to the north. So he would probably call it partial HAARP ring. So you can see at the half-degree azimuth showing up, and we'll go to 0.9. Still see it. 1.3, it's non-existent. 1.9. A very curious formation. I'm going to put this in motion, and you can see in the next frame part of the ring disappears, and you can see it kind of just fades, and then you have the inner thing where this is kind of like an inverse HAARP ring, I guess you would say. But it's not a HAARP ring because there doesn't. Now, everybody says, well, why do you say it's not a HAARP ring? Well, why don't you take a look. I'm going to do a cross. I'm going to do a volume of this, and you're going to see something. So there's the thunderstorm down here, but you can see all this ring here has no depth to it. In fact, I'll go into a cross-cut mode, and you'll see there's no, I'm cutting right across it. You can see the lines, but there's no depth to it. And the reason this is because they're getting feedback where at this scan it's bouncing off an inversion that was created by the thunderstorms, and it's hitting the ground. So if you see, it really doesn't move. All the reflectivity is the same. So you can see this bright red spot over here. And so what happened was, you see part of it disappeared because at the National Weather Service, you can see it's bouncing off the mountains here too. It's at this low 0.5 azimuth. So what they're saying is to everybody, or they're saying, ignore this, you know, because this is just, that's the mountains in eastern Westmoreland County, Indiana County, Cambria County. So, but you can see with those, I cut across those, and you can see the height of the mountain, and that's pretty much consistent with that. So it's 3,000 feet. I have my cursor on there, so you can see it's 39 feet, and the other one's at 5,000 feet, which is pretty much consistent. So they're doing an edit on that. You can see it'll disappear, and now it's back to normal. But I'll just I'll do a little cross cut of it, and you can see there's no depth to this because it's an inversion. So it's basically saying no dice on that. So what they're doing is their basic National Weather Service at the Pittsburgh radar are telling the radar that it's basically hitting the ground. And this happens often with the radar because the radar beam can be bounced off layers in the troposphere, especially in the boundary layer. So you can see those. You can see the mountains once again. I'm moving the radar, but you see they're getting a lot of feedback, and it's because it's at this low azimuth. So here I'll put it up to 0.9, and you can see there's, well, it's still there, but go to 1.9, you can see this is up at 12,000 feet, and so it's basically, you can tell those mountains aren't 12,000 feet. Excuse me. So, anyways, so there you go. There's a not so HAARP ring. So I'll go back. This is VCP12, by the way. So this is GR2 Analyst. Now, just so for a control method, I'll do the volume scan on this storm, which is severe, and you can see that GR2 Analyst is working mighty fine. There's the overhanging anvil right there over Moundsville. So there you go. So, anyways, so regard your sources and think about it before thinking everything's panicking, and leave your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you watch Dutch Sense, what you think of them, and we'll have a good night.